Welcome to Core, the smart management platform that will allow you to organize your work and gain visibility over the entire team in order to make better business decisions and avoid overloading team members with work. The first page that you will see when you log into Core is the task list. Here, we can find all of our pending tasks. In each one, we can see the name of the task, which will give us a general idea of what the task requires, the project or campaign to which the task belongs, and the client with whom we are working. Also, we can quickly identify the deadline, priority, the project manager, and if we are sharing responsibility of this task with other team members. Each task also includes a status marker, which can be new here in blue, in progress is marked in yellow, stuck is in red, and finished is in green. These markers allow the team to be up to date on the status of a task, which is why it's very important to keep these up to date with each task that is done. Now, is this all the information we have for a task? Definitely not. If we click on one of the tasks, it will display the collaboration view of that task, where we will find the task description, any information that we have for completing the task. We can see if there have been messages sent. We can share messages as well. We can upload files, whether that's from my computer, from one of our integrated services, such as Google Drive, OneDrive, and Dropbox. Now from the task panel up at the top, we can find followers. So those are people who would like to be up to date on the task, but aren't necessarily needed in the completion of that task. Now, returning to the task list, we can actually change the list view by using Core's dynamic filters. We'll be able to see right now which tasks are assigned to us. But if we want to get more granular, we can use these to drill it down by client, project, by team, skill, priority, anything that you want. We also have the filter that will display active or archived tasks. Now, what does this mean and what's the difference? Now, archived tasks are the ones that have been completed. The person who is set to verify his completion has approved it and archived it. This will just allow the task list to be more organized and not filled with already completed tasks. If we need to access these tasks, we simply change the filter. In Core, we don't only have this in a list view, but we can also view the tasks in card form by clicking on the grid to display the cards. The information provided on these cards is the same information that's displayed in the list view, including the ability to see the collaboration view by simply clicking on the card. The difference is just the way that the tasks are displayed. They're organized by status, and it allows us to quickly see how many tasks we have in each developmental stage. So our responsibility to the platform is to update the task status, share necessary messages and files, but we also need to register the amount of time spent working on each task for us to better understand how much time is being spent on each account and determine whether this amount of work is suitable for the work of each client. In Core, we understand that there are different ways of working, which is why we offer different ways of time tracking, so that everyone can find the method that is most comfortable and convenient for them. Now, the first two ways of time tracking can be found in the task list. Here, we can simply activate a timer using the play button and automatically register time towards a specific task. Simply click the play and begin working. Once you have finished, just simply stop and it will register time towards that task. It's that easy. Now, this method is ideal for those who dedicate many hours to one task at a time, such as designers, creatives, or copywriters, for example. Of course, there are those who carry out multiple tasks all at the same time or work for shorter periods of time. For them, it is ideal to use the quick input button, which you can find here, and you can specify the time manually that was taken for each task. For example, on this, we worked 2 hours. You can also specify a specific date and track time for any specific date on that task, and also see how much time has already been registered. Now, on top of these possibilities, we also have a special section dedicated to time tracking, and to access it, simply go to Hours on the side panel. The My Hours tab will allow us to see the tracking that we have already completed and edit if necessary. We can also track time towards a specific task and register how much time we spent on it. It's that easy. The most interesting part about this section is the possibility to rely on the help of artificial intelligence, which is through the Suggested Hours column. The time spent on each task is suggested based on machine learning from our interactions within the platform. The suggested hours can be quickly accepted, and we just allow the system to do the work for us. Now, up until now, all of our focus in core has been towards tasks. But if we direct our attention to the project section, we will find the list of all the projects in which we are involved. Accessing each project, we can see all of the tasks that are involved and related to that specific project, with the same information that we saw previously in the task list. General information, discussions, messages, PMs, and collaborators. So how do we recommend that you use the platform? Just look at the task list, filter them, and organize your My Task dashboard. This way you can see the tasks for the next few days, for the weeks, and figure out where to focus your energy. If you still don't have any tasks assigned to you, just ask your project manager or account manager to assign pending work to you in core so that you can inform them about the status of the task development and register the time already spent working. Remember to change the status of the task as you move through them. If you are finding many completed tasks in your list, just ask the person who assigned them to you to verify and archive once they're successfully completed. If you haven't tracked your daily hours, just take a minute and quickly fill them in and give visibility to your team.